What's up? What's going on? This is Pedram. I'm coming to you from pedramtv.com. And in this video, I want to talk about 13 things you could do right now, starting from today, to change the direction of your life and to guarantee success in life, to make sure that you are on the right track to achieving your goals. And for this list is all about the setup. How do you set your life in a way that's going to help you succeed and is going to help you become a high performance person and get stuff done? Because let's face it, we all know that it's easy to talk, to say, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. But when it comes to actually doing it, it's completely another animal. And in this video, I want to talk about how do you make yourself that animal? How do you make yourself that sharp person that gets stuff done? Because you cannot just say, I'm just going to get stuff done and I'm going to do stuff. You got to set up your life in a way that's going to help you achieve your goals, and it's going to help you become a high performer. Anyone can talk, but only few people can act. So if you want to be the person that separate yourself from the people who just talk, you got to do these things in order to be able to walk the talk and be able to wake up every morning and do stuff done, and not just talk about it at night when you're high on drugs or alcohol. How do you actually get up every morning and start hustling and start working and start getting these things done? So these lists are actually going to help you get these things done. Instead of just talking about it and trying to impress people, this list will help you get stuff done. So let's get into the list. Let's get into the list of 13 things that I come up with that I personally think is going to help you succeed in life. And these are some of the most universal success laws that some of the most successful people use to go to where you want. So if you use it, you can also use it. You can also use this to go to where you want. So number one, get out of your family's house. If you are 18 years old, especially if you're a guy, get out of your family's house. Get out of there. You are becoming spoiled just staying there. You are becoming comfortable. You are not learning how to be responsible. You are not learning how to live in this world. When you live with your family, you get comfortable, you are in your comfort zone, and your family most of the time does a lot of these things for you. So it kind of detaches you from reality and from really being aware and from really being that responsible person that gets stuff done. So if you're 18 years old, what you still doing living at home? Get out of your family's house. The sooner you leave, the better. Do not wait. I know some people personally that's still with their family and they are like 30 years old, 35 years old. That's like really embarrassing, and that's gonna hurt you for the long run. As a man, you should be able to leave your house at 18 and be responsible and go out there in the real world and make stuff happen. So if you're living with your family and wondering why you are such a snowflakes, that might be one of the reasons why you are such a snowflakes and you cannot get stuff done. So if you're 18 or you just turned 18, or if you're 20 or 25 and you're still living with your family, get out of your family house, because it's ultimately hurting you reaching your goals. Number two, get rid of alcohol and drugs completely out of your life. Look, the truth is, I know you like to have fun. I know you like to do stuff, but alcohol and drugs will only hurt you on the long run. Yes, they do make you feel good on the spot, and a lot of us drink because we want to get high, we want to feel good, or we want to get rid of the boring parts of our life. But we don't realize that most people do drugs and do alcohol because they cannot handle life. They cannot handle the hardship and the adversity in life. So they rely on drink to make them feel better, and ultimately drink is going to make you feel worse on the long run. The path to mastery is to be pure. The path to mastery is to get off drugs, get off alcohol, and focus on your goals and get stuff done. Because when you're on drugs and alcohol, you lose your sharpness, you lose your mind, and maybe you're thinking, it doesn't affect me, but trust me, it does affect you if you are constantly doing it, and it's not the way forward. Alcohol and drugs will only hurt you. It's a weakness. When you use it, you are ultimately you are not strong enough to handle life, and you are looking for enhancement drugs to sharpen you in a such a situation. Becoming a master, or a master doesn't use drugs and alcohol. Number three, start reading. Start reading as much as possible. Now, I always choose action over reading, but if you can balance it and if you can find that sweet spot, I would say read and take action. I would say like 80% action, or even say 90% action and 10% reading. Because if you just read, it's no point. A lot of people are very smart when it comes to the books, or very smart academically, but when it comes to the street smart, they don't have the action brings that. There's two things: action and wisdom. And action is knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge you can just acquire it by reading, but wisdom only comes from doing. So reading is great thing to use to help you get to where you want to go. If you are not reading, I highly recommend you to read at least minimum of 1 hour per day, to be able to go to where you want to go. Number four, run, workout, exercise. This is like one of the things I've learned from Richard Branson. He actually says, in order for you to become more productive, to get more stuff done, to be smarter and take better action, is much better for you to exercise and to work out. And that really can help you achieve your goals, and really can help you become sharp, and not only become sharp, become healthy. Because without health, ultimately nothing matters. You gotta have your health, and exercise and workout makes you a happier person. It keeps you fit, it keeps you on your toe, and it helps you achieving your goals and your dreams. Number five, put yourself outside of your comfort zone. Constantly be putting yourself outside of your comfort zone. Do the things you don't want to do. Maybe that's getting on the stage, or maybe that's talking to someone you don't know. Constantly putting yourself outside of your comfort zone if you want to succeed, because you gotta be out of your comfort zone. And if you ever feel you are too comfortable in life, that's where you're going wrong. You gotta always feel uncomfortable, and that means you are taking the right direction. Number six, change your friends. If you're currently hanging around the wrong people, you are more likely to be like them. Show me your friend, and I will show you your future. You are the average of the 5 people you hang out the most. So people have big influence for you in your life and in for you. So if you have 5 millionaire friends, not long you will be the 6th one. If you have 5 loser friends, not long you will be the 6th loser. So it's important for you to have the right people and hang around with right friends, because if you have currently wrong friends around you, then it's better for you to be alone than to go and hang around with people you don't really like, just because you are afraid to be alone. So go and change your friends and hang around with people who are either on the same mission or higher mission than you, and people who challenge you and make you feel uncomfortable. So next one is ask for help. A lot of people afraid to ask, and they're afraid to ask for help. One of the most powerful word is actually ASK. Ask is pretty powerful. Asking is where you're gonna go, what you're going to use to get to your dreams. If you are just ask enough, you will achieve all your dreams. And it's simple as that. If you ask every day, if you ask long enough, and if you ask enough people for what you want, you will eventually achieve your dreams. But a lot of us don't want to ask because we are afraid of failure. We don't want to fail, but we don't realize how powerful asking actually is. If you ask, and if you keep asking, and if you keep showing up, and if you keep taking action and keep asking, eventually you're going to get what you want. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. Look, if you want to be strong, you got to keep asking for help. People who says, I don't need to be strong, they don't know what they're talking about. Or I don't need help, they don't know what they are talking about. Because if you want to be strong, you got to ask for help, because you cannot do everything alone. Okay, number 8, pray. Praying is important. Pray to God. Ask him to get you to where you want to go. That has a kind of kind of a spiritual impact on your mind, on your brain, and it can really help you succeed in life and go to where you want to go. Praying is peaceful. Pray, ask God for ask God to help you to go where you want to go, and thank him for the life that he has created for you. Number 9, meditate. Meditation is important. Again, it helps you with your focus. It helps you, keeps you present to the moment, and that's essential in order to go to where you want and achieve all the goals you have. So meditation is important. Number 10, I want you to start setting goals. If you don't have goals, go and set goals. Go and take a piece of paper now and write down the things you want, and write down is exactly and specifically what you want, and what is it that you want for life to happen. What is it that you want? What is it that you desire? Go and write that down on a piece of paper, because that's ultimately going to help you get to where you want to go. Number 11, never ever give up. Never give up. If you give up, you have already lost. As long as you don't give up and you keep going, you always have a chance to go to where you want to go. So one thing to remember is to never ever ever give up. Number 12, take action and show up. It's all about showing up. Show up and take action and ask. If you keep doing that, eventually you will go to where you want to go. Just take massive amount of action, show up every single day, and work towards your goal to go where you want to go. And finally, number 13 is to do what you love. Do what you love, because it's important. Do what you love, because if you don't love what you do, it's going to be hard, so you give up. If you combine all of these 13 lists that I've just mentioned, you are going to go to where you want to go in life. If you add in the right elements, the right ingredient, which I've just mentioned on these 13 things, you are eventually going to go to where you want to go, and you will eventually be able to attract success and go to where you want to go. So that's it, really. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you like this video, just leave me a comment. Let me know your biggest takeaway. Thanks again for watching it. By the way, if you are interested in one of the free training I've recently done, showing you how to start and grow an online business from scratch, I'll leave the link in the description, or I'll leave it in my bio if you're watching it from Instagram. Go and watch it, and I appreciate you to take the time to watch